Alright, so I thought I'd just run through for this case study in case it comes out. So what are the type of things that you might see? So basic needs. So what are sources, right? So sources that can come out, things like letters, newspapers, party letters, and all these things that can highlight these basic needs, right? Highlight these basic needs that are not being met. So you have different groups of people who may come out with their posters, with their cartoons, right? With their posters, their cartoons, their newspapers to highlight all these problems that people are facing, right? So you can say, hey, like tell the British government, please take notice of all these things, right? So that you can do something about it. So lack of understanding, so religious insensitivity or Maria Hertog riots again, right? This one you will get the newspapers, you might get the newspapers, you might get the pictures, right, of this case because during this time there were a lot of newspapers from either side, from the Malay side and from the British official newspapers, right? Both will give you different perspectives, right? Both will give you different perspectives on the issue. And again, they will highlight this, right? They were all meant to highlight the lack of understanding from the British, right? So you will see pictures of the riots, you will see newspapers and so on and so forth. So your job is to interpret these newspapers, these pictures or these posters and tell me what does it mean, right? What are they trying to highlight through these things? So for the anti-NS, of course, during this period of anti-NS riots or racial insensitivity part, right? Racial insensitivity. There were many groups of people who are unhappy with the British, right? They call themselves leagues, right? Leagues, anti-British leagues, or there are different trade unions. Now, unions are groups that help the workers to get better lives, to improve the welfare of the workers, right? So you see things like from trade unions, from the leagues, right? From student unions, to student unions are meant to help the students improve their lives, right? So if the students cannot continue their NS, of course they'll complain, right? They'll get groups of people, so you might see things like getting groups of people to do something, to do some action, right? To go against the British so that they can get what they want, so that they can improve their own lives, right? So this is what you will get, right? Some notes, some speeches, some notes, right? Speeches, right? Showing the anger, showing the hatred they have towards the British for making them go through NS and so on and so forth. So your job is to interpret these things, all right? So Hockley bus riot again, you get speeches, you may get speeches, you get trade union people not happy with the British, right? So your job is to interpret why are they not happy, okay? So this is it for your exam.